Hello, welcome to Football Focus, your number one destination for the latest football news, transfer updates, match analysis, breaking stories, and everything happening around the football. If you're new in this channel, please remember to subscribe, share, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any important football updates. The Golden Boy of Spain, Lamine Yamal's night of glory and the road to Portugal. The stadium lights shone brightly against the night sky. More than 70,000 supporters filled every seat. Red and yellow flags waved proudly in every corner of the stadium. The atmosphere was electric. Spain had arrived for one mission: win and advance. Standing near the tunnel was a boy who carried the hopes of an entire nation. A boy who seemed to play football without fear. A boy whose talent had already amazed the world. His name was Lamine Yamal. At just a young age, he was already becoming one of football's brightest stars. As the players walked onto the pitch, the cameras followed him. The supporters sang his name. Lamine! 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 He smiled, but his eyes remained focused. Because tonight was not about fame. Tonight was about victory. Tonight was about victory. Tonight was about making history. Across the pitch stood Australia, a proud team, a fighting team, a team that never gives up. They knew stopping Spain would be difficult, but they believed. The referee blew the whistle. The match had begun. First half, 12th minute. Goal for Spain. Spain started the match with complete control. Pedri passed to Gavi. Gavi found Dani Olmo. Then the ball reached Lamine Yamal. The young winger turned quickly and dribbled past one defender, then another. The crowd stood up. Lamine looked into the penalty area and delivered a perfect cross. The striker arrived. Goal. Spain 1-0 Australia. The stadium erupted. Lamine Yamal raised his hands to the sky. His first assist of the night. Another moment of magic. The commentators could not believe it. How can someone so young play with such maturity? 27th minute. Australia. Respond. Australia refused to surrender. They fought for every ball. A long pass broke through Spain's defence. The Australian forward controlled it brilliantly and fired into the corner. Goal. Spain 1-1 Australia. The Australian supporters exploded with joy. The game was alive. Everything was possible again. 45th minute. The moment of magic. Lamine. Yamal received the ball near the right touchline. Two defenders approached him, then three. He danced between them. 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches. The crowd could hardly believe what they were seeing. He entered the penalty area. He looked up, then he curled the ball beautifully into the top corner. Goal! What a goal! What a player! Spain 2-1 Australia. The stadium shook. The Spanish bench jumped in celebration. His teammates surrounded him. Lamine smiled. Another unforgettable moment. Another masterpiece. Second half, Australia returned determined. They pressed high. They fought with incredible courage, but Spain had something special. They had Lamine Yamal. 58th minute. Another assist. Lamine intercepted the ball. He accelerated. The defenders could not catch him. He delivered another perfect pass. Pedri arrived. Goal. Spain 3-1 Australia. Second assist for Lamine. 1 goal. 2 assists. A performance for the ages. The crowd began chanting, "Golden Boy! Golden Boy!" 74th minute. Australia fight back. Australia scored again from a corner. Spain 3-2 Australia. The match was not over. The tension returned. Every supporter was nervous. Anything could happen. 87th minute. The final blow. Spain launched one last attack. Lamine passed to Gavi. Gavi returned the ball. Lamine entered the penalty area. He waited. Then he passed to the striker, who finished brilliantly. Goal. Spain 4-2 Australia. The match was decided. The stadium exploded once more. Spain had won, and there was no doubt about the hero of the night. Man of the match. The final whistle blew. The players embraced each other. The supporters celebrated. Then came the announcement. Man of the match, Lamine Yamal. The entire stadium stood and applauded. 1 goal, 2 assists. A magical performance. Another chapter in the rise of a superstar. As he accepted the award, cameras flashed everywhere. The young Spaniard smiled, but he knew the journey was not over, because another challenge was waiting. A giant challenge. Portugal. The next battle. The giant screen showed the next fixture. Spain versus Portugal. Round of 16. Immediately the stadium reacted. The football world reacted. Because this was more than a match. It was a meeting between generations. The young superstar and the legendary captain, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lamine Yamal, Cristiano Ronaldo, the future, and one of the greatest players in football history. The young Spaniard looked at the screen. A smile appeared on his face. He respected Ronaldo. Like millions of young players around the world, he had grown up watching the Portuguese legend. But now they would stand on opposite sides. Now they would fight for a place in the quarter-finals. The football world could hardly wait. Could Lamine produce another masterpiece? Could Spain defeat Portugal? Could the young star shine against one of football's greatest icons? Nobody knew. But one thing was certain. After his incredible performance against Australia, all eyes were now on Lamine Yamal. The golden boy had arrived, and his biggest challenge was waiting.